Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and New Year's and everything else. You got to spend some quality time with your friends and family. Over the last few weeks I received some stuff in the mail, pretty innovative designs, and I figured I'd share them with you. They're cheap and you get a lot of ability out of something so small. This one's from a company called Wiebad, W-I-E-B-A-D. It's called the Wiebad Triglide. And what it does is attach to your sling. You can put it on the rear of your sling, or you can put it on the front of your sling, and it slides. I'll zoom in on this, and we'll install it on this sling here, and I'll show you what it does. But quick overview is, it gives you the ability to slide, but it's still snug on the sling itself. It fits an 1.5" webbing or smaller, and it has two mounting points on one on each end. One's a little smaller than the other, and what it's for is you can attach with a QD sling. You can attach to the rear of this, and it hangs off of your rifle sling. So if your stock doesn't have QD mounts or anything like that, I know a couple of mine don't, this will give me the ability to attach a bag on the rear. It's easier to run with, you're not going to forget it, and you can actually this big one here is large enough you can put a carabiner through the big loop if you want to go that way, or you can do the QD on the other side. Some of these Magpul slings, like this one here, they have these kind of weird clips. Those fit on here just fine. So I think HK hooks and stuff like that would work. So it gives you a lot of options for your rifle sling. It's a cool design. I like when companies are trying to do new stuff, and this you get a lot of good benefit out of something so cheap. This on their website is only $7. It comes in black or coyote. It's called the MAP Triglide, and it was created to add connection points to the existing 1.5" rifle sling, a must-have for anyone running Wiebad gear, to enable the ability to quickly access your steady rest bags and shave some time off your stages. The Triglide will give you the ability to convert your existing 2-point rifle sling or carbine into a single point. So you can slide this midway up on your rifle sling, and you can attach your other end and make a single point. So I'm going to zoom this in real quick, and we'll install it on this sling here, and I'll show you what it does. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got you in a little different angle here. So this is what it looks like. The company, W-I-E-B-A-D, Wiebad. Obviously it's CNC or milled. Must be aluminum, it's fairly light. So let's take a look at it. It does come in coyote and black are the two colors. Pretty simple add-on to your sling, and it's cheap. So even if you do have QD mounts on your rifle stock, this is still cheap enough that it may help you somewhere down the road. You can add this to the front of your sling if you want, and you can attach, like this short action precision bag is actually made to go up and around your scope. You can run it that way, and you can tighten this down over your scope and under your fore end and put your barrel through like so, and then tighten it down. With this on the front of your sling, you could just attach this to the piece here onto the front of your rifle sling, and when you need to use it or you go up to a barricade, you can just put this in front of your rifle, drop your rifle down on top, and you're good to go. You don't have to worry about connecting it up over your sling. So what I'm going to do is install this real quick. Should be pretty simple. They don't give you any directions, but I don't think you really need them. And I will post the information about this Wiebad Triglide in the description if any of you guys are interested or more details. They're a great company. They're fairly small, but I think they're well known in the long-range shooting sports community. So I'm new to that myself. I hear a lot of people talking about this company, so I went to them. So let's do this. Install this on the sling real quick. And another thing is, real quick, whatever you're going to use, if you're going to use HK hooks or carabiner to attach your bag, I believe you'd want, it makes sense, you would want whatever side you're going to use to be pointing down. So I'm going to use a QD mount. I want that on the bottom of my bag. or on the bottom of my sling. I don't want that up high, so I'm putting mine on this way. If you don't have QD mounts, you want to use a carabiner or HK hooks, put the big end down to the bottom. So as far as this, I'm going to basically trace this back through. So I'll take this out. And this will give you the ability to do a QD mount or a single point sling if you want to do that. This is on a bolt action, so I'm not worried about that myself, but if somebody has a SPR or some sort of rifle, they can do that if they want. So I like when new companies come out with simple things like this. They're cheap, they're affordable, and it gets you excited. So then we're going to trace this back through. And if anybody's wondering, this is a tactical innovation sling. I actually got it for Christmas, so it seems to be pretty well made. Heavy duty. It's 1.5 inch webbing, and it does have a cuff on it. I wanted a sling for Christmas, something adjustable, and I got it. It's got a cuff, so hopefully that can help me out in some positional shooting. So that's basically it right here. And then this is going to go to the front of my rifle. This is going to go to the back of my rifle. And then I could take this and slide this. So I can put this at the butt of the stock. And if I want to add a bag, I can just take the QD mount, pop it into here. And now I can run with my bag attached to my rifle. If you have a stock with a QD mount, I mean, you might not need this, you might not want it, but for the price of it, I mean, you could attach a bag on each side if you wanted to. You could slide this to the front and then attach a bag to the front for barricades or something like that. These short action precision bags are super light. I'm actually kind of blown away. I don't even know what it weighs, but it's like next to nothing. So I don't know what they use for fill, but it's pretty cool. Now I got a few of these bags. This one's kind of, I think this is a red tack gear. Had it for a few years. This one's filled with some sort of beads, and it's probably 10 or 12 of these. That's how light it is. So cool product, and that's pretty much it. So if anybody's interested in this, I'll put the information to the company and this Triglide in the description. Feel free to ask any questions. I just thought it was a cool add-on to a rifle sling. It's cheap, it's affordable.